Hey. Yeah, I can see me.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, the hair.
Chat says you're muted, Evan.
Yeah, you're muted if.
Yeah.
It's okay, that was a test run. Now you know what you want to say.
Just test.
Man,
Oh,
I did loads of
now
talking
I'm just
there.
confused.
I did so much talking.
I
Can
can
you
hear
me
you
now?
just fine.
Oh yeah, but chat disagrees.
Chat, can you hear
We
me?
could hear him.
My beautiful chat. Can you hear me?
Bless you, chat.
Bless you, chat.
Can you hear any of us?
Aldenina, yay! Thank you.
Yay.
Nice to see you back as well, by the way. Hello. So where was I? Oh yes.
Back from the start. No.
Right at the beginning. So
Let's go back even further.
we're gonna take you back. We're gonna take you back. If you're not familiar with Tales from the Loop, it's an RPG game. It's set in the 80s, and this particular setting is going to be the 80s on Waiheke Island in New Zealand. So there's going to be some strong mullets. There's going to be some true, bro. And it's going to be pretty awesome, We're going to go around. I'm going to introduce you to my lovely players who will be playing kids, because you play kids in Tales from the Loop, and they go on mysteries. So it's sort of like a cross between Stranger Things meets The Goonies meets Scooby-Doo. So that's kind of the vibe. So if you've seen any of those, then you'll get a feel for what this will be like. Although with this set of players, it'll be something completely different.
The Muppets.
Thank you, Kate.
The Muppets as the Goonies.
We're going to try so hard.
But not the Muppets in Manhattan, it's the Muppets on Waiheke. Awesome. So we'll just go around. So looking to my right is Anjuli. And,
it's me.
Yeah, do you want to introduce you and who you're playing?
Hello, I am Anjuli, Geek Girl Bookworm, everywhere. Yeah, that's how you can find me. I will be playing a girl. You probably already know me because I'm really popular and everybody knows who I am. My name's Elizabeth Williams. Yes, yeah. I mean, you probably know me, but you know, obviously you don't talk to me because I wouldn't talk to you. I wouldn't talk to these people either. But I sort of have to because my sister is their friends. It's really annoying. Anyway, I'm 14 and popular kid, obviously, as you can tell from my attire. I love to gossip. In fact, I really want everyone to tell me all their deepest, darkest secrets. I keep them in this diary here, should I ever need to use them at some point. And yeah, unfortunately, sometimes I find myself hanging out with these not so popular kids all around me. But, you know, make the best of a bad situation. And if I spend enough time with them, I'm sure I'll find some dirt on them to use as well. Yeah, that's me, obviously, and you already knew that.
Thanks. I hate her. No, I'm only kidding. I love her.
So do we.
Why am I here?
She is lovely. So we're going to move on to Hanno. You want to tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight?
Hello, I'm Hanno. You can find me at Ronin_Summer, and I'm gonna play Ray, just Ray, Thompson, a rocker. So he holds up the metal flag in New Zealand, fairly solitary. Yeah, he doesn't have too many folks that get what he's about. He's a bit of a loner, not really by choice. But yeah, nobody really gets him. He thinks so.
Cool.
He tries to form a band. He wants to be a singer. So far, he's by himself.
Your mic's going in and out.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, went a bit funny. Had a bit of a wobbly, mate.
Oh well.
That's better.
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah. So he eventually wants to be lead singer in a metal band. So far, it's him.
It's not really better.
Yeah, it's
It's
gone
not
a bit
better.
funny again.
Actually worse.
What the?
Oh,
Could be a loose
technology.
connection. We'll come back to you. That was Ray the Rocker. So, Hanno, yeah. We'll let him sort that out, and I'll move over to Kat. G'day, Kat.
Hi, I'm Cat Tulip. Like again, everywhere. I'm playing Susan Heather Williams or Suzie, or sometimes when Elizabeth wants to call me Suzie Q. I'm Elizabeth's Lizzie. She's Lizzie Lou. Elizabeth's twin sister. So also 14. But I'm kind of a bookworm, and I kind of largely know quite a few people because of my sister, but mainly I know them because I've either studied or sometimes the principal asks me to extra tutor the students, or there's one girl, Whitney, who she does a lot of writing, and I'm really interested in that because I actually write a lot and I draw a lot, and I think I want to be like either a writer or an artist or a researcher, but Mummy and Daddy want me to go and be a scientist. But I try really, really hard to dress up just like my twin sister, who's also my big sister, by like a few minutes.
Oh my god, you're so boring.
Oh, I tried really
You might
hard.
have to put up with.
Oh,
But
It's the worst.
sorry, Lizzie. Elizabeth.
oh, she's cute though. It's just a bit awkward. Oh, so awkward. I bet she gets teased at school. Damn it.
Yeah, by me.
I probably avoid her at school, don't you?
Yeah.
Wicked. Thanks, Kat. So we'll move along to Orion.
Hey folks, so yeah, I'm Ryan. You can find me on Twitter and most places as @OneSigBunny. So yeah, I'm playing Kenny. He's a hick. His parents own the local tip, and he's maybe not the smartest beer in the pack, but he's pretty good with his hands and his special funky little tool belt that he's got. He likes to go around fixing things and just doing what he can really. But they say he's not the most smartest of people's. But he did fix Miss Lizzie Betts' radio once for a party.
Yes, he did. That was embarrassing for me. Yeah, I had to ask you for help that one time.
Yeah, and we've been like friends ever since.
Yes, outside of school where no one can,
For real.
Well, Kenny's
Noticed.
alright. Actually, he's quite good with the things that I'm not so good with, like the tinkering.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's true. Yeah, and I've got a robot.
I'm sorry, what?
No, you don't know that. It's fine. My parents own the local refuse site, so I go rummaging and I pick things out of it and repair stuff and fix things, and that's how I learned to do what I do.
Sorry, did you say your parents were what?
They own the local tip.
Oh, the tip. They own
The local tip. Yeah, they own the local tip. Yeah. So I sort of not from the most well-to-do background and stuff, but I get lots of free stuff.
Yeah, true.
I might have a hint of garbage about me as well,
That's
They
rude.
definitely have a hint of
Just-
garbage about you.
but it's only a little bit.
Mm.
Beautiful.
You think it's a little bit.
Yeah,
It's endearing.
He's awesome. Love Ken.
stinky.
Love him.
Thank
Cool.
you, Kenny.
And last but certainly not least, Cake. How you doing, mate?
Hi, I'm Lesley, or Cake. I lived in a cake on Twitter and everywhere else, for that matter. I'm playing Whitney Lee. Greetings, fellow Earthlings. It's great to be here. Can you not let us laugh? I am very big into aliens. I can't wait for the day that they come down to Earth, and I carry a leather journal full of bits and pieces that they may need to know when they finally touch down and I get to meet them. It contains all sorts of things about what Earth is like and what all the people should be into. So if I make random sounds, it's just to get your reactions so I can put it into the book for what the aliens shouldn't do. I believe in all the conspiracy therapies, all the conspiracy theories. And I'm okay with being weird. I know it. It's fine. These guys hang out anyway, and they haven't kicked me out yet, even though
We've tried.
Elizabeth probably wants to.
No, you tried, Elizabeth, but I actually really like Whitney. I think
Yeah,
she's really fascinating and really intelligent.
Yeah, she seems like pretty clever. I think.
She thinks so. She's pretty awkward though. She's pretty awkward. Doesn't really
I had
understand.
noticed.
I mean,
Super awkward.
I really think the only one who's not awkward is possibly Elizabeth.
Oi.
Oh well, and Ray, but he just seems quite comfortable anywhere, so long as
Broods.
He can brood. And listen to his music, which is sometimes a little loud for me to be able to think. But I like Ray, so I put up with it. I just sometimes have to put my fingers in my ears, and then I can't write at the same time.
We should get Ray one of those Walkmans.
Or just headphones for that boombox he carries around.
Does not arm not get tired after a while, Ray? I do often think about. I've done the science behind it and the maths, and I think after a while, with the weight, you need to change arms.
Yeah, hopefully one day I'll find a drummer who can carry that stuff.
A
Is that what
roadie.
drummers do?
Yeah.
He's 13
I
years
wonder if
old
we
and
could
he's
just-
got designs of having roadies. Yes.
I wonder
Yeah.
if we could just rip up a backpack for you and just
Hey,
put it on
bro,
your back.
that was me, and it almost kind of vaguely sort of happened.
True.
Cool.
Yeah. Kenny is a future roadie for sure.
Oh yeah, totally into that. I fixed the tour bus and everything.
Beautiful. So, that's everyone. These amazing characters, the amazing kids that you've come up with. I can't wait to.
Who are you, Evan?
I'll be your games master for
are you?
tonight, and I'll be playing some of the main roles that you come across. There'll be, of course, Principal Hicks. He's sort of like an ex-science teacher that's sort of been thrust into the role of principal at Waiheke area school. Waiheke's so small, it's only got one school. Primary, intermediate and high school all rolled into one. Is sometimes what they did back in the day in rural towns.
Yeah.
And who else will you meet? There's a variety. There's who's the fella who runs the video store? What's his name?
Oh, Dick.
Dick Thompson.
Dick Thompson, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit greasy. He's got the video store in Oniroa. He's got all the new films that came out in the rest of the world about 6 months ago, and he spends a lot of his time on fishing trips now during the day, and he actually lets Ellen's this young lady who works in the store. She's pretty cool. She's also you can meet her down at the youth center, playing kind of like strange games with with weird strange dice, and hanging out with the kids down there sometimes.
I do that too. Oh my gosh, she's so cool. I love hanging out with her.
Yeah. You sometimes get like movie recommendations off Ellen. She's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, so she's normally at the store during the day. Who else you got? Jimmy Hodgetts. He's the bus driver and the rugby coach. You might not see him. I don't think any of you are sporty types.
Oh yeah, but he lets me work on a bus when no one else is around. So
That's true.
lets me tinker and teaches me stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Kenny, you want to fix the diff on the bus today? There's a funny noise coming out.
Sure, bro. Let's go do it.
Yeah, you want a beer? Here you go.
I'm a little bit young.
Why not?
I started younger than that.
Have a shandy.
Have a shandy.
Mix it with
That's not
some
what
lemonade and
that's not what he'd do
have a
either.
shandy.
He'd be like, "Oh yeah, cheers, Jimmy."
Yeah, true. So yeah.
Scandal.
So yeah, there'll be a few characters that these guys will meet. But I'll give you a bit of background on Waiheke and about what is this loop. So I wrote some stuff a while ago. Here we go. Waiheke Island, idyllic. Only 55 minutes from downtown Auckland, Waiheke is a popular destination during the summer with its pristine beaches and laid-back atmosphere. In the 50s, the New Zealand Energy Research Company made a deal with the landowner Roy Spencer, not a popular man on the island, and purchased all its farmland, which was most of the eastern end of the island and surrounding smaller islands. Utilising tunnels and empty gun emplacements from World War II, NZER set to work building the loop. With assistance from the sister loops in Sweden and America, the Waiheke Loop's graviton reactor came online in the mid-60s. Scientists flocked to the area and began unlocking nature's secrets. Since then, the technological marvels have crept into the community and society at large. Large magnetron freighters come and go from the loop's facilities, drifting through the air in contrast to the colonial cottages which still dot the coastline. So this loop has brought, is kind of like sped up technology a lot. Things like robots are commonplace in society. They take over some of the more menial jobs. They operate the large freight transports along the roads, some of the bus routes. They don't do like the school runs or anything like that. That's still like down to humans. They do Meals on Wheels, so they take food to old people. What else to do? Some traffic duties. A few ingenious fishermen have employed them to help look for fish when they go out fishing. Waihekians love their fishing. It's a popular thing, and they can just be seen dotted around. You can see the magnetron ships floating around, but where the technology has come into place, it's left like sort of like disused areas which used to be popular. So like the car ferry, the vehicular ferry from the island to the mainland, that kind of wharf is pretty isolated now. It's pretty derelict. So kids like to go down, hang out down there sometimes. Teenagers go down there and do donuts in the car park. And so it's a mix. It's a crazy mix between sort of like laid back, chilled out atmosphere, but also these kind of like crazy science machines, our friends the machines, interwoven into the community. So that's a bit on Waiheke. There are locations all across the island, and we'll talk about that when we have the kids' everyday life scenes. We'll ask where they are from, what their parents do, or ask them a few questions and get some information out of them and their relationships with each other. So, where are we now? In fact, I think there is a map, Andrew. There is a map. Shall I take you there? Let's take you to the map.
Whee!
Hold on to your seats, people. Please work, please work, please work. Oh, there's a map. So
Magic.
okay, I'll zoom you out a bit. This is Waiheke Island, jewel of the Hauraki Gulf on the North Island, just off Auckland. As you can see, Auckland City is down in this bottom corner over here. And there's a ferry. It's quite a technical map for oh no, why is it? Is everyone frozen, or is it just me that's frozen?
No,
Everyone's frozen.
Oh, you're frozen on the Yeah, we're all frozen on the.
Oh yeah.
Why are we frozen?
Oh, that's
no.
a face to be frozen on too, eh?
Oh, is that better?
No, we're back. We're back.
Okay.
We move.
Oh. Okay. Panic over. Sweet. That in the middle there is. Oh, you can't see it. Let me ping it. Should be able to ping it. Bong. The Spencer reactor. That's where the graviton loop and all the scientists work. So maybe some of the parents work at the loop facility. We don't know yet. We'll find out in a bit. There are these kind of like sumps. The accelerator path around way out the outside. It's way underground, so it goes under the sea. Over that red dot over there, Martiete Wharf. That's where the main ferry building goes to Auckland, in between those two islands. And what else have we got? The orange kind of like highlighted areas are kind of like the main residential areas. And what else have we got? These grey areas are sort of like industrial. Okay. What else? That's kind of the island. The school is based down about here. There's Kennedy Point. That was like one of those kind of like the old vehicular wharf where old kind of ships used to come in and out of carrying freight, but now the magnetrine ships take care of all that. And the school's down there as well. So yeah, welcome to Waiheke Island. Sweet.
Nice.
Jerkers.
Oh, sure. Hey, can you hear any music? Chat, is there any music coming through for you guys? Or you can hear it?
I can hear Roll20, so.
Ah, yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So, you know where we are. We're gonna work out a little bit more about these kids and how they interact with each other. So, let's find out. Have you decided? Let's decide on where your hideout is going to be for a start. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Probably somewhere slightly out of everything, because Elizabeth won't want to be seen actually with us anywhere overtly populated, or where the cool kids can see her, or where that hot guy that she really, really fancies who works at the local garage.
Which one? Oh.
I mean, most of the hot guys that work at most of the local garages, I think she probably quite likes.
Yeah. Okay, so in terms of areas, the school is near Kennedy Point, and a bus goes past there, right down to the end anyway. And there's an old bus that used to be like a canteen, or done out as like a burger kind of like bus. But because that place doesn't have any sailings from there anymore, that's just been left there. And it's kind of derelict, but pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool hideout.
But Kenny probably did it up and has done stuff to it. And,
Oh yeah, I imagine it's got like working lights and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
and
Yeah,
we've made
yeah.
it nice, and we've put like comfortable things there, and I've got some books there as well, and some drawing stuff.
Yep. You want
There's
to?
some
You want
nice
to make
seats,
that your
and
hideout?
I got Miss Lizzie Betts like a nice little mirror thing with like lights, so she can do her makeup.
I probably would have brought down a beanbag chair that's got two less beanbags. So it's, when you sit in it, you eventually just sit on the ground.
Oh yeah,
One of
nice.
I got some of them just over here.
And there's probably like a nice shelf for Ray to put his boombox on occasionally, so he doesn't have to carry it.
Any got a tally in there at all, or maybe an old VHS or something?
One of those really staticky old ones.
Yeah.
That you've got to whack several times to actually get going.
And someone has to sort of hold the aerial just the right way.
I mean,
It's
we
a
normally
it's
take
Kenny's
it-
been
it's a
working on it.
working
Only take
progress,
one,
folks. I can't
Yeah.
fix everything all in one go.
we
you know?
normally
It's-
take holding the aerial in turn, except for I don't think Elizabeth ever takes her turn.
No.
But the rest of us, we all.
That's what I
try
have a
and take-
sister for.
I've also
I
managed to
take
get onto
Lizzie's
the roof
turn.
at some point, and I've said, "Welcome, aliens."
I've
got a little library there
I'm with
with
the
some
chat on this
books.
TV thing, by the way. I'm with the chat on this TV thing. I think it's probably the one that the substitute teacher used to use, like whenever they were like subbing
hell
lessons, and
yeah.
they're like, "Oh, let's just watch a video today, kids." Yeah, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we've taken the
definitely.
videos as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's all those science ones where you're
The
like,
science videos. I was just
I'm
thinking
John.
They're really
Welcome
interesting.
to my body.
that. Oh,
This is
not
John's foot.
oh, not the sort of like
Once
the sex
in a while, we'll
education
go to the
video.
video
Those awkward.
store.
Sex education videos, which we all sit there and laugh, but we're all secretly taking notes.
Yeah.
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 Once in a while, we'll go to the video store and get a video, but I'm pretty sure that we all disagree on the type of videos we want to watch.
I only usually
Yeah.
either get space ones or alien ones, so I don't want to know anything
How
else.
about if we got a space documentary?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, or like science documentary.
if we can get one about how they like built the rockets and stuff.
I think that would be
Yeah.
quite interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's only really Elizabeth who doesn't want to watch the same stuff as us. Sometimes,
Yeah.
once in a while, I really like to sneak a fantasy, because I quite like fantasy stories, and I think I might want to write fantasy stories.
Fantasy has swords and dragons. That's cool.
Okay,
And
so
pretty
science
chicks.
and aliens and then fantasy. That works.
Yeah, I mean, if Dio thinks about it, it must be cool.
Yes.
Super cool.
We probably watch like a girly movie every now and then just to keep
Can we watch
Elizabeth
Flashdance, please?
secretly have been doing the choreography in my room, but no one will know that except for maybe my brother.
Who would out of the group would be the one that would try to get the R-rated films?
I'm
Kenny.
looking at Kenny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably me. Yeah, I imagine I probably found a few like at the tip,
Yeah.
like laying around. Just have to get like a big old spanner or something and like spool them back up. They're probably a little bit warped,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
they'll
it's
work.
probably right up to scenes too, and we're all like, oh no! It comes back in just at the end when everyone's putting their clothes back on.
Yeah. The living was it the Evil Dead or some
Yeah.
some early Peter Jackson brain dead.
Oh, mate.
Bad taste.
Bad taste.
Bad
Yes.
taste.
Maybe.
Wow.
Oh, I was gonna suggest The Running Man, but it didn't come out till 87, so never mind. No idea what that is.
Yeah.
Give it a few years.
Yeah. Until it gets here, yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact
Welcome to my
about your,
garden.
your rocket science videos. The Challenger disaster was in 1986.
We probably haven't heard about it yet.
No.
Go. Can't even.
Still about 6 months before we know.
It's funny because it's true.
They're just like rockets is just a pipe dream right now.
So we probably watched it maybe on school, like everyone crowded into the hall and watched the TV taking off, maybe?
I mean, when was it?
There you go.
What
There's your
month?
bus. Can you see that?
Where?
Oh, hold on. Show
Oh,
It's not on
amazing.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I can-
nice.
Oh,
Choice.
yeah.
Exactly that.
It's choice.
Yeah, it's definitely got welcome aliens on the top.
Yeah, definitely got welcome aliens.
Oh, it's
Awesome.
an ice cream truck, bro. Look, tip top.
Used to sell ice creams back in the day.
Yeah, man. Oh, we went back at school then. January 28th, we were not back at school.
So we saw
That
it
was
at
at the
home.
beginning of the year.
Holidays.
It's currently December 1986, so you probably
Yeah.
should. You
We
probably
would know
would've-
about it, but we didn't
Yeah.
watch it at school.
No, you didn't watch it. No,
Yeah.
no.
School holidays, mate. Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah. Cheers, buddy. Okay, so
There are so many good movies from the 70s and 80s.
oh,
Yeah.
right,
Oh, yeah.
amazing era of films. Okay,
The best
the
era
best.
of films.
So, right, I'm gonna ask you guys a few questions here. Okay, I'll switch us back to the other overlay. Oh, look at that! I love it. Just works. Oh, amazing. Until it doesn't, and then it's shit.
So yeah, pushing your luck.
Yeah.
You're so technical.
So technical. Okay. All right, I'm gonna ask. Ooh, I'm gonna ask each of you kids a question in turn. Okay. So a couple of questions. So here we go. Oh, Elizabeth, we're gonna go. Oh no, we'll go back in the same order because that's how my paperwork is. Right. What do we got here? Now, what do you want to work at when you grow up?
I don't know. Like, I like ice cream, so maybe the ice cream parlor. Like, it's easy job, enough money. You know, I can just chill out, hang by the beach. All the cool kids will be there, and you know, I'm always going to be popular no matter what age I am. So I might as well sell some delicious ice cream while I'm at it. You know,
And, Hannah.
I mean,
who works down there is pretty
I
cool.
don't really have to worry about work. I'm going to get a rich husband.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean,
Right.
the ice cream parlor job would be just to check out the eye candy down at the beach. Essentially, is that right? Just show
Yeah, I mean, how am I
willing.
going to find a beautiful husband if I'm not anywhere near the beautiful people?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, ice cream parlor. Right.
And I like ice cream. It tastes nice.
Who doesn't like ice cream, right? Who? Got those jelly tips,
It's very true.
the trumpets. Lesley, do you know of any other kind of 80s ice creams?
Not in New
jelly
Zealand.
Fruit
Oh,
Juice?
as long as you get a hokey pokey ice cream, mate.
Hokey pokey
Who cares?
ice cream, yes.
Who cares what else you have?
All right.
Maybe goody
I
goody
like the
gumdrop.
zap
So
and
again,
a feast. I like the zap and the feast and the toffee crisp.
Oh,
Okay.
mate.
But I don't think they exist in New Zealand.
they didn't make it to New Zealand.
They're a UK ones.
Okay. And how are you affected? Oh, I can't say that because we don't want to reveal your pride, do we? Or maybe you can just tell me, how are you affected by your pride?
I mean, my pride makes me who I am. This, you know, young, confident girl who's gonna sell ice cream and marry rich.
It just instills confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so for people who don't know the game, the kids have got kind of like in their stats, they've got these things called a pride, and it's what is it? What's the description of a pride? Here we go. Every kid has a pride, something that makes you feel strong, important, and valuable. Pride may well be known to the group or a secret. Game Master should use the pride to put you in trouble by setting up scenes that highlight or threaten the pride.
I mean, I'm happy for everyone to know mine because I brag about it a lot.
Yeah.
My pride is I know everything about everyone all the time.
Queen of gossip.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm well known for it.
Yep. And once per mystery, you may check your pride to get one automatic success on a dice roll. You can check your pride after a failed roll or even after a successful roll in order to get extra successes. So we'll talk about successes and failures a little bit later. Excellent. Okay, that's you. Nice. Ice cream parlor. Everything knows everyone about you. You know everything about everyone. Okay, who we got?
No one knows anything about me. I'm very private. I don't
So
share all
private.
my secrets.
I actually know things about you, Elizabeth.
Suzie Q.
No, you think.
No, I actually do because we share a bedroom. Remember?
My diary very clearly states, keep out. That means you.
The sisters. All right, Ray.
Right. Ray, well, like I said, Ray wants to be a singer in a metal band,
Ooh.
ideally.
Okay, I've got other questions for you, different ones.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. All right.
Okay.
But this is all juicy. I love it.
What do your parents do for work?
Officially, they own a carpentry business that they inherited from his grandfather.
Yep.
So they make custom furniture.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They're proper hippies, so it's all hand drawn, handmade, no machines.
Lost your mic again, Hanno. It's gone.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, it's back again.
apparently the mic's like, no, you don't get to know about
Right,
Ray.
yeah.
He is that mysterious.
So
I want to
officially, it's a carpentry business.
carpentry business,
Unofficially,
so-
me.
So they are proper hippies, so everything is handmade and
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
Unofficially.
Yeah.
Well, since they are proper hippies and lived in the US for a while, they imported some plants that they've cultivated, and they do sell some weed on the side.
What? They grow dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grow dope. Drug dealers. Holy shit.
Like it didn't happen.
Just worked out how Kenny knows Ray.
There's the connection.
Blatantly, Kenny is the one that brought Ray into the group, yeah?
Yeah.
Turned up one day with his stoner
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
and I
also
think
both got a
like that,
penchant for the metal. So,
Yeah, but
Cool.
Ray doesn't really smoke weed. He just can, if necessary, he can acquire.
Supply it.
he can arrange.
Yes.
How do you think Ray's got all this awesome guitar equipment and amps and stuff? He's just
Oh, he wishes. He wishes.
all right. Okay. And what makes Ray angry?
Well, being or feeling misunderstood, which is often,
Okay.
and bullies.
Bullies. Nice. I mean, not nice. We hate bullies.
Yep.
B-
Exactly.
Yes. Understood. Is this? Does that come from something you've experienced towards yourself, towards Ray, or is it you sort of like hate seeing that just in general with affecting other people?
The misunderstood part is him, because he constantly feels misunderstood. Because his parents are so, in that hippie lifestyle, he isn't. So he feels they don't get him. The principal doesn't like him. There are no proper metalheads around. So he feels very alone, and that is something that pisses him off.
Okay.
Like every teenager ever.
Exactly.
What about Gus? Gus get you? Gus is the owner of Excalibur Records in Oneroa?
Yep.
He gets you?
He gets me.
He
Yeah.
gets you. Alright, cool.
He's the one guy that so far
Yeah.
that he can relate to.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Thank you. And I forgot to ask Elizabeth as well, but we'll go back up to you. So Ray, what's your relationship with the other kids?
Well, Kenny was like we just established. Kenny just brought him in at some point,
Yeah.
which is fair because they share a bit of music taste,
Okay.
and they're all both kind of loners, or well, voluntarily or not is a different question. But
I
they
don't
are.
really know what you're talking about. I'm really popular.
Sure.
You stink of trash. What do you want?
Stinky!
Sick burn
And
from
every-
Principal Hicks, you've been warned about that.
Oh dear.
Whitney lives close by, so they bump into each other on the way to school,
Okay.
and they
I
talk.
follow him quite a bit, but he probably doesn't notice.
Well,
He
they
started to let me catch up after a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Cool.
Elizabeth, I probably provided some things for a party for once.
Maybe I couldn't possibly say anything.
Oh yeah, no. It's
I don't even know
totally
your
on the
name. What is it?
down-
Richard?
That's absolutely on the down low.
Ramon? Yeah.
And well,
Roy.
by knowing Elizabeth, I've met Suzie.
I was going to say I was there, Elizabeth, when you did the exchange. You
She was
largely
not at my party.
no. I wasn't
Anyone
at
who
the
says that she
party.
was is a liar. Do not invite Susie to our parties.
No, but you had it in our house, and I lived there.
Yeah, but you were in your bedroom where you're meant to be, not down in the party basement with all the cool kids.
I just wanted to know what was going on.
Cool people were having fun, Suzie. That's what
I
was
mean,
going on.
It didn't look like a lot of fun. It just looked like a lot of people sitting around staring at the walls and actually really not engaging or doing any talking or having any
You don't
fun.
understand
Reading
fun.
a
You don't
book is
understand
way
cool,
more fun.
Suzie. You don't understand cool. You just don't understand cool.
You still hang out with me.
No, I don't. I have to look after you. I'm your older sister. Mum makes me.
By like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, still older.
Lovely.
Oh my
Wake up,
god.
kids.
And while that happened, I heard the nickname and I was like, I kept then haranguing her about Suzie Q the song. It's like, did you get it from the song? And the Stones version, the CCR version, the Everly Brothers, because Ray knows that stuff as well.
Yep.
Through Gus, so that's what kind of like they got.
Yep. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I'll just pop back up to Elizabeth. Do you want to describe your relationship with the kids? Because we have to work out why are you guys all hanging together. Why do you guys? What's brought you all together? And so, what's your relationship with them?
Well, obviously, Suzie Q is my twin sister.
Hi.
And as the older sister, I have to look after her and make sure that she doesn't get herself into trouble because she hangs out with a bunch of weirdos who are definitely going to get her in trouble. Have you seen them? Yikes.
Hello.
Exactly. Kenny did once fix our boombox when we were having a party and it wouldn't work. So, I mean, technically, I do owe him a favour at some point, but I'm, hoping if I just hang around with him and he then thinks he's cool, he'll then think the favour is done, and then I actually don't have to do anything.
Suzie, your prom coming out soon. Just putting it out there.
Oh, the school dance.
The school disco.
The school disco.
Just gonna skip over that, and yeah.
School
disco. Whitney Lee. No, I don't. I know that Suzie Q thinks she's cool, but then Suzie Q is not cool, and I'm a little bit worried about Whitney's influence on my sister.
I'm
I
probably
don't
more of a
want my
dag.
sister to turn into that. So I got to be there to stop that from happening.
That. All that.
And Ray, secretly, I think he might actually kind of be cool, but he's so moody. So I guess I'm trying to bring him out of his shell a little bit and maybe introduce him to some cool kids. Like, maybe as long as he, stops hanging around with Kenny.
Gosh. Lovely. Okay. Thank you for those insights, Elizabeth. Okay. So, Susan. Hi. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Hi. So, Susan, what do your parents do for work?
One of my parents works at the Loop, is really, really good scientist and really, really intelligent, and unfortunately really wants me to go into the same kind of field of area. And our other parent is actually on the PTA, although I don't really think that they're on the PTA because they want to help the school. I think it's more about popularity and cool. It's definitely where Elizabeth gets her whole idea of gossip and being cool. Apparently, if you're on the PTA, you get to know everything about everybody and all the kids and all the troublemakers, and that's where I found out that Ray is probably on the troublemaker list, and probably so is Kenny, even though he doesn't mean to be, because actually they're both quite sweet.
Ah, that's pretty cool. So, so you've probably sort of picked up the kind of like the sciencey genes from
Yes. My dad, who works at the Loop, and Mum, she doesn't work per se. She's on the PTA, and then she does a lot of shopping and
She married rich.
Well,
like
yeah,
smart
because
girl.
he's actually really, really Dad's like really influential at the Loop, and he's worked really, really hard.
Cool. That's good to know, actually. Probably very busy at the loop as well. Very busy.
I mean, he's very rarely home. It's a bit sad because I really like conversations with Dad. Although I'll tell you a secret: as I'm getting older, I don't want to talk science so much as these fantasy stories that I'm writing about dragons and magic.
Excellent. Nice. Okay. That's perfect. Right, and what is your? Oh no, we'll save that one. What do you think about your sister?
I think that although she pretends to be really cool and really popular, and she says that she doesn't actually like me or want to be around me anymore, I mean, she's my twin sister and she's my best friend, and I really love her, and I just wish she'd let me call her Lizzie Lou occasionally.
Okay.
No.
But Lizzie, I was Susie Q and you were Lizzie Lou.
Yes, and then I grew up and got cool, and
I mean, you're only 14.
yeah, and that's like way older than 9 when I was last called Lizzie Lou.
I call her Lizzie Lou all the time when I talk about her when she's not around.
Excellent.
That's true.
Nice. And describe your relationship with your other friends.
So, Whitney she's a year younger than me, but actually she's really interesting and really fascinating about her, the whole way she looks at the world. And we've been spending a lot of time together because she does a lot of writing. Although her book is quite factual, she really likes to research how the aliens would be influenced and then the knowledge they need. And I actually find the research she does really, really quite interesting. So I kind of got to spend a lot of time with Whitney. And I hang out with her because actually, I'm not as cool at school as Elizabeth. So, but Whitney doesn't mind hanging out with me, and she finds some of the stuff I know really interesting. And well, Kenny once fixed the boombox for Elizabeth when she was at a party. And although I was meant to be in the bedroom, I snuck downstairs, and then afterwards I was chatting to Kenny because he's really, really interesting. He knows lots of stuff about tinkering, and I've been teaching him some sort of more calculate and investigate, and he's been teaching me the tinkery stuff because that stuff I don't really know. So that's been really, really interesting. Maybe he might. We're looking at maybe trying to build something with his tinker and my program, and it might be really awesome. And well, Ray started hanging out with us because he vaguely knows Lizzie anyway, and him and Kenny have been really good friends. And like, Ray's okay. I mean, he's a bit scary, I think. But I also think he's got a good heart underneath all the glowering.
Nice. Cool. Perfect. Susan's amazing. Okay, so all right. Now, Kenny, got a couple of questions here for you, mate. Kenny,
yes,
mate.
bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Kenny,
Yeah,
mate.
bro. Bring it on.
What is your experience with robots, Kenneth?
Out with robots.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, my parents owning the local refuse site, people throw all kinds of stuff away, and sometimes things that you wouldn't necessarily expect to find in the trash end up in the trash. So I may or may not have had a tinker about with a little robot or two in the past.
Nice.
But yeah, I like robots. I think they are good. I think I will make good robots one day.
That's something you
The
want
best.
to do. You want to make robots.
Oh yeah, I'll make the best robots.
Nice.
They might not be the smartest, but they'll be the most dependable.
Oh,
I could probably help you with the program to make them smarter.
best robots.
What Elizabeth's sister said.
Susan.
I'm going to help make the robot smarter.
Perfect. Excellent. All right. And what does your room look like?
On my room,
Garbage.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not far off actually. To be fair, I imagine.
I've
So
never been there.
I've got an older brother, so most of my clothes and stuff are like kind of hand-me-downs. We've not got not the wealthiest of families, so I imagine there's a few like bags full of old clothes and stuff like that, or maybe some clothes that have been rescued from the tip, if you can do such a thing. And so I imagine there's just a bunch of stuff dumped around, and I imagine there's like bits and pieces of like just stuff, right, that he's picked up, like broken radios and TVs and old bikes and things like that. I imagine, I don't know, maybe there's like an arm from a robot or something, but also there's like a cupboard at the back which he keeps locked. It's got his like secret stuff in it.
Ooh,
Put that in my secrets journal.
cupboard. Nice.
Any locked box of secret shit stuff.
The cupboard of secrets. Okay. And we haven't asked you what your how your relationship is with your friends yet, have we?
No, we have not.
Let's go through that
Okay.
then.
So I'll start from the top with Miss Lizzie Betts. So yeah, as has been alluded to, I fixed her radio once for a party, and well, she was really in a bind, and that thing was really trashed. But yeah, so I fixed that, and she keeps saying she owes me a favour, so there's that, I guess. Yeah, I quite like her, and hopefully she likes me too. But it's difficult to tell sometimes because,
It's really not.
well, she acts kind of cold and mean, but I don't think she really means it. Not all the time. And then Ray. Well, Ray's got good taste in music, but he's kind of into that more modern stuff. But I like the rock music, and yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. We rock out together. I think he's got a banging vocal on him, and maybe one day I'll be able to carry around his amplifiers on the road and fix the tour bus.
Oh, such lofty dreams.
Could be that. Yeah, it's that or the robots.
Yeah,
I'm a little conflicted.
Both
There's
ways.
like the sensible option, and then there's the dream.
You
Right.
make robots to be the roadie.
Yeah.
Oh,
What I want to know is
holy shit!
which is the dream and which is the job.
It's the 1,000 IQ play right there.
Kenny's brain blowing. Amazing. All right.
Sorry. Yeah. Moving on. Suzie. Well, she's Miss Lizzie Betts' sister, and I like her because she's like Lizzie Betts, but is nice outwardly. Outwardly nice. She likes the clever science. I like the doing science stuff.
Nice.
So we've got that, and she's quite interesting as well. And then Whitney likes aliens, and they come from space, which is where rockets are, and satellites.
Yep.
So
That is correct.
I imagine aliens have got some pretty cool technology, and she seems to know quite a lot, I think. So yeah,
All right. Cool.
aliens.
Aliens, man. All right. And Whitney.
Hi,
Hi, Whitney.
greetings.
Greetings, Inklings. So, Whitney, what's the furthest you've travelled from home?
Oh, well, I remember going to Hamilton once with my mum and dad, but that was ages ago. Just because I've got like grandparents there.
Okay.
I haven't seen them in forever though. And I think once I went to somewhere in the Hawke's Bay on a camping trip in the school holidays. Dad took us there. But
I thought you were going to say that you got abducted.
Oh, I wish I had been abducted. Honestly, I've been
I've been so far.
Like literally only in Whitney's dreams has she ever been abducted.
I've been begging Mum and Dad to take me down to Nelson, where back in '76 there was an alien sighting, because I wanted to go see it for myself. I've heard about that because I was only pretty young then, but like that would be the most place I've done research on in New Zealand that have had a confirmed alien sighting. They confirmed that there was a sighting, but they don't confirm that there was an aliens. But I'd like to go research that. But yeah, Hawke's Bay or Hamilton are probably the furthest places I've been.
Okay, yeah, nice.
I went to Decca while I was at Hamilton.
To Decca?
Decca.
Is that like, what is that?
Decca was a shopping centre.
Oh,
It's kind of like farmers. But it's called Decca. Decca was the logo on the radio. On the ad, yeah.
Was Decca, did it have some crazy
triangles and
triangles?
Yeah, and each like pink, yellow, green, and blue.
Were they pastels or was I imagining
it was
that?
bright, but it faded out.
Oh, I think it's all the faded version.
There's a remaining Decca sign in Huntley.
Is there?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wicked. All right. Cool. And let's see what else. What do your parents do?
My mum's the office lady at the Gulf News. She gets like
the newspaper.
The newspaper. She's the office lady, so she takes all the phone calls for all the reporters and stuff.
Oh yeah.
She also makes them all coffee. She's really good at making coffee. It's all instant, but it's okay. And Dad's one of the loop scientists, but he's kind of like a junior. He's not like, he's more on the tech side, like he builds stuff rather than the science side.
Right.
But I don't really know much about that because he's always there. I don't see him that often.
Okay.
He's sort of up and left before I've got up, and he's home really late, so don't see him much.
Excellent. Nice. Okay. So, and we'll just go through your relationships with your peers. With your friends.
Suzie, she's cool. We get to talk about all the books and stuff that are coming out, and her writing. Her writing's really good, but she's like really like shy about it. But she's actually really good. She's up there, And we get to talk alien stuff, even though I don't know if he really believes in aliens, but I'm trying to get her to come around to it because it's obviously real. Kenny's pretty choice. He can always talk about robots and stuff, and so like the bits I hear from Dad and that I can kind of talk to Kenny about, so I understand him a little better.
Cool.
Elizabeth, she's really cool. I really like her, want to be like her one day, but I won't tell her that ever. But I find myself sort of just like watching her all the time, and it's a little bit weird. Sorry. And
not weird.
Everybody watches her.
Ray's pretty cool. I sort of started following him because my house goes past his on the way to school.
Right.
And then he started letting me hang out with him, and his music's alright. I bet you though, if you listen to it backwards, it probably sounds like alien babble, which I kind of want him to get to do, but I don't know how to work tapes backwards. So I'm gonna get Kenny to work on that, and we can just listen to alien talk.
Awesome. Perfect.
I got you, Whit. I got you back on that one, Whit.
Dope.
I love the accent. Cool.
No, I'm sure I'm probably insulting all kinds of New Zealanders.
No New Zealanders are watching it. It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
but there's two in the room.
And the good thing is they are so far away.
Well, from one of them that's in the room, I thought it was amazing. So keep it up. Keep it up, bro.
It'll ebb and flow.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all our kids. They're all awesome. So let's get into the game. Oh no, I've got a couple of questions for the group as a whole. Yeah. All right, here we go. Right.
Sorry, it's a little bit tired.
A little bit what?
I'm a little bit tired.
Oh,
All this talking.
oh I know. Not even playing.
I love this bit most.
I just
Right.
realised I love our group so much.
Yeah.
I love
We
the fact
are
that we can
basically
still
the breakfast
look
club.
around and yet we've made people watch us now.
Yeah.
We're forcing people.
Haha, people that are watching.
Sorry.
I need to remember the people other than you guys can see me.
Nah.
Nah.
Oh well, there was 14 and there's now 13. Ryan, you've made one of them leave.
That was me. I closed out.
Did you? Hello, Andrew. Excellent. And who's Big Mr. Tong? Hello.
That's
Hello.
my friend Mike.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Tong.
Hey, Mr. Tong. Hey, chat. Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Oh, we've made someone's afternoon more fun. I'm okay with that now.
Yay!
Yay.
Cool. Well, it's good to have you here, so we appreciate it. All right, questions for the group. Okay.
Okay.
Bring it on, bro.
Right. Who is in love with whom?
They're all in love with Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Might
everyone's
not all
in love with me, obviously.
Okay.
Kenny just asked me to prom.
I think, yeah. Yes. Secretly or maybe not so secretly, yeah.
Okay.
I think Kenny
Uncomfortably in
thinks
love.
he's being secret about it, but he blatantly is less than secret about it.
I think that's why he calls her Miss Lizzie Betts, because he's trying to be super polite.
Okay.
But also, you know, Elizabeth is quite difficult to say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a long word, eh? I'll just call you Liz, or even Lizzie if I'm feeling flash.
Is that why you call your wife that?
Oh, dang.
Oh!
I feel like this just got personal.
That is such a burn, Lesley.
That's why I'm wearing my hat for all the shade.
Far out. Burn. Ah.
Not before he started the game, god damn it. Now he is going to kill the kids.
Can't kill kids. Kids
No, that is
cannot
true,
die.
can't.
Now he can.
New
I have
rule.
given him permission.
Everyone loves Liz.
All get abducted by aliens.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Oh, winning?
All right.
All right.
Sorry, Liz, if you're watching.
She won't be watching.
Oh, I take it back. I'm not sorry.
Don't be sorry. Who dislikes you?
No
Everyone.
one, and probably everyone.
Anyone in
I mean-
particular?
My little brother doesn't like me very much at the moment.
Okay.
Most of
Alright.
Elizabeth's friends don't actually like me.
Oh.
And sometimes Elizabeth doesn't really.
Sometimes we
God,
don't really
my
like
heart.
Elizabeth.
No, that's true. Sometimes we actually don't really like Elizabeth. Well, I do. I love her because she's my sister. But sometimes I don't really like her. You know the difference between I love her dearly and I would protect her with my life. But sometimes she really, really irritates me. But don't tell her I said that.
Sometimes
I
she's
really don't like
mean.
this. I don't think the school librarian likes me, Beverly.
Shocker.
Always telling me to
Right.
quiet
Okay.
down.
That's why
And-
because you're always really rude there.
Bev.
Well, yeah.
Bev doesn't
Well,
like you.
sometimes it's easier to read books if you read them out loud. Not everyone just reads in their head.
I mean, if you want Elizabeth, I could actually
I totally
you.
get it.
Yeah.
Totally get it, yeah. Books are easier to read if you read them out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But apparently,
Kenny reads
That's
the
our-
Very
Young,
Hungry
doesn't it,
Caterpillar
I
out
think-
loud every night.
That's
I
that's
think
our
Beverly's
thing.
awesome.
That's our thing, Miss Lizzie Bits.
So she makes me
We
read
both
it.
read out loud.
Oh,
that's our
there's a
connection.
connection.
We got that in common.
I mean, also, I actually think that the librarian doesn't like you because you're mean to me.
yeah, but I'm
I've
into everyone.
definitely
You're my
I've
friend.
definitely told on you several times when I've seen that Susie's been sad after talking to you. I've definitely told on you before to Beverly or Mrs. Young.
I know. I tell on.
Mrs.
I
Young.
call her Mrs. Young,
Yeah.
even though she's Miss. Everyone's a Mrs. at school.
Oh, Bev.
Definitely told on you.
Yeah.
Beverly's cool.
I'm telling on you.
Beverly's really cool.
She lets me do research when I don't even need to do research. Like, it's not even for school.
Yeah, you don't understand what cool is.
She's
Just
always
putting
lets us
that
in
out
the
there.
library, and even if it's out of school hours, she lets us in the library if she's there.
Mm.
Yeah,
We can
she's
do all
super
sorts
cool.
of research
There's lots of books on cool stuff, like aliens and space and stuff.
and science,
And science.
and a really good fantasy literature section as well.
And there's also these books that are full of little jokes, like they're called Unreal Banana Peel and All Right Vegemite, and those ones. And they've got little jokes and stuff in them, and I could get them out when I want to be funny.
Oh yeah, they're really
I
funny.
read them out to Susie in funny voices.
Can you tell us?
It's so funny
She
when
She
she
doesn't
does
get told
it.
off for that. She doesn't get told off. Reading them out loud, making people laugh, whatever.
But it's usually when school's closed and we're there before or after. So it's really
Yeah.
funny. I love the accents you do. Oh, they're so good.
I can't do a joke right now because I'm not a performing monkey,
Okay.
actually.
Fair.
You
fair,
can only
fair.
do them when you're in school library because otherwise people look at you weird when you get the giggles.
Yeah, it's a quiet place.
Oh, and you're worried about that, are you?
Oh,
I mean, only because Susie's with me, I don't want her to get more bullied because I'm the weird one. Anyway, that's fine. It's fine if I get bullied because I'm weird, that's fine. But like, Susie doesn't need to be bullied because of my weirdness. You know?
you're one
Well,
of
that's
the
actually
nicest.
quite nice, so I don't have anything to say to that.
Okay. Who wants to
Wow.
be in your gang?
I want to be
I'm not even in
gang.
this gang.
Friend.
You're already in the gang.
No
I'm
one
not
else
in
wants
this
to be in our gang. Maybe not mine or Whitney's.
You're a gang.
I don't want to
within
be
a
in this gang, and I'm in this gang.
No,
And
No
yet we
one-
probably
no
think
one
of her
knows
as
I'm
somewhat the
here.
leader.
that-
She doesn't even want to be in the gang, but we probably think of her as like the leader.
Okay, so we think Elizabeth. Who is the leader?
Elizabeth.
Probably Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest.
It's just,
We
it's
all
just
make
easier to let her do that.
Easier
Yeah,
to let her
it's
think she's in
probably-
charge.
I can imagine the actual plans and actions and the actual doing of the stuff is the rest of us, but
Yeah.
Lizzie's in charge.
Yes.
And we always want to say,
Elizabeth. Lizzie Lou.
yeah, isn't that right, Elizabeth? Is that okay, Elizabeth?
Mhm.
Is everything? Are we allowed to do
Don't,
that,
don't,
Elizabeth?
don't,
That sort of thing.
don't you agree, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. As long as my friends don't see me.
Yeah, exactly. No one wants to be in our gang because no one knows I'm in the gang, and therefore the gang doesn't really exist. That's
The secret gang.
But if everybody knew, I think they would actually really want to be part of our gang.
Yeah,
And
cheer.
See our butts.
We'll-
So cool.
We're like, well, cool. We got the best hangout, and
Tunes. We've got really
The-
good tunes.
yeah.
yeah, and the bus is really cool, and
And we're prepared
yeah,
for you.
And we've also got a little snack box full of K-bars
Oh, sweet.
and tangy fruits.
So I mean,
Eskimo lollies.
because it used to be like an old like ice cream bus or like
Yeah.
snack bus. Like the cupboards and stuff were all in there. I think Kenny probably would have got the fridge working.
Yes.
or
We can have LMP in there.
Got-
Oh
got-
my god, that's so exciting.
would have got
LMP.
power to it. Put the power back on. Like found the fuse box and fixed it all up.
oh my
I
god, those
definitely
K-bars
take-
look like a migraine in a
Oh, yeah, they are.
psychedelically coloured wrapper.
I also steal all the packets of Rara out of our fridge so that we can just eat it.
Yep. So K bars for those of you who didn't grow up in New Zealand are like a like a curly whirly, I guess, or something like that. Something chewy.
But sweet,
Yeah, it's like
sticky toffee.
it was a block of like fluorescent
Yeah, luminous.
orange. I think they came in different colours, but
Orange, raspberry, lime, lemon, and grape.
they were so hard. There was always the worry of like leaving a filling or a tooth in behind in one.
Yes,
They were so
you
bad.
had to suck on them in order to get them soft, and then you'd break them off and have that bit, and then you couldn't talk for the rest of the hour.
Yeah.
I have to say, I am more into them now that you've told me what they're like than
They're really
I was
good.
from their aesthetic.
I'll see if I can find some when I come to UK. I'll bring them over.
That's
Oh,
if,
yeah.
you know,
Oh, can you bring some peanut slabs?
you get to come over anytime soon.
Oh, mate, of course I can bring parents' lives.
Oh, mate. Okay,
Mate.
awesome. Okay, I think that's enough. Lizzie is leader. Perfect. Right. So, we're going to move on to the mystery. How long have we been going for? Hey,
Not
right.
long
Should we just carry on into it now? Or you guys want a break now? Because we've been going for...
Let's do a break.
You want a little break? Yeah?
And then
little break,
dive
bathroom break.
in.
And dive in
Yeah.
straight into
Yeah.
the story when we get back in.
Yay!
All right.
Cheer, bro. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah, true, eh, bro?
Yeah.
Makes sense, as.
Yeah, sweet as
Right,
cuz.
sweet.
All right, we'll see you in 5.
Oh, the pineapple K-bars, they were the best ones, bro.
Pineapple K. They were the best ones. I actually quite like the lime K bars.
Oh,
Lime
lime is the worst.
lime sounds good.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
quite like the
no.
lime
Pineapple,
K-bar, eh?
raspberry, grape, orange, then lime.
Nah. Nah,
No,
mate.
no,
Nah, mate.
Right. If you dip them in your raro, whoo, boy, flavor
Oh,
explosion.
boy. All right.
Oh boy.
Back in 5.
Bye.